Now, this is the last video for Unit 8. This is it, last one. And this one we're talking about rational exponents. And Zanaya kind of did a few of these in the last unit. We're going to go over it again real quick. This just won't take long. So look on page 10 in your packet. Look on page 10 in your packet, and we'll go over a few of those. And you may remember this if you watched all the Ed puzzles from the last unit. You may remember. Look at all these wires. Good grief. Okay. Now, this is when you have a fraction as an exponent, and while it happens is this bottom number becomes the index. So that little number right there goes here. The A goes under here. And if you have a number on the bottom and the top, the bottom number is still the index, but the top number is an exponent. Okay, so the top number is an exponent, but the bottom number is the index. The top number is the exponent. So what if I wanted to change x to the 1/4 power to a radical? And a radical means, radical means you have one of these signs right here. That's what a radical is, one of those symbols. So we're going to change this to a radical. Number one, you write the radical sign, x goes underneath. The bottom number is the index, that goes here. The top number is the exponent, that goes there. You don't need to write a 1, so 4th root of x is plenty. All right. Number two, write this in radical form. All right, so you're going to put a radical here with a 24 goes here. What's the index? The index is the bottom number. That's a 3. You don't need to put a 1. Now it said to simplify if needed. Can you break up 24? I'm going to go ahead and break up 24 real quick. That breaks up into what? Let's see, 6 and 4. I'm going to break up 6 into 3 and 2. I'm going to break up 4 into 2 and 2. I'm doing the factor tree method. All right, you know how to break up 24, 6 and 4, and then 6 broke up into 3 and 2. 4 breaks up into 2 and 2. Now circle all your prime numbers. Those are called prime numbers. This is a cube root. All right. So how many do you need for cube root? You need 3 of a kind. I've got 3 2s. So cross out 3 2s. 3 2s becomes 1 2 on the outside. Any number that's not crossed out stays on the inside. So that's the simplified answer. All right. Let's look at number 5. All right, number 5, here's your radical sign. The bottom number is your index. That's a K. The top number is an exponent. That's all you do. Look at number 7. Number 7. What's the index? The index is a 2. You put 10 in. The top number is the exponent. Now that exponent has to belong to the whole 10n, so you need to put this in parentheses. And you may want to write that is the square root of 10 cubed is 1,000, and n to the power of 3, that's n to the power of 3. Now that can be broken up, but I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Now, what if you convert it to radical form to exponential form? That means go the other way. You want to write this as an exponent, a fraction exponent. All right, exponential form, you'll write 16, and you're going to write an exponent is a fraction. All right, what number goes on the bottom? The index goes on the bottom, and the numerator is the exponent. I don't see an exponent when you don't see an exponent in understood 1. So number 11, how do you do that one? Well, there's a 2 right there. If you don't see it, it's a 2. So I'm going to put xy. My exponent is a fraction. The bottom number is your index. The top number is your exponent. Since you don't see any exponents, understood to be a 1. One more. All right, number 12. We're going to write 8w squared. Now your exponent is a fraction. The bottom number is a 4. The top number is a 1. So that's the 1/4 power. Now, you can actually, I'm going to do this in a different way. Let's do this one a different way that I think is a little bit easier. I'm actually going to do it this way. All right. The 8 is to the power of 1. The W is to the power of 2. I'm going to do them separately. I'm going to do it like this. 8 and W. All right. For the 8, the index is still a 4, but the exponent is a 1. So that's going to be 1 over 4. The W, the exponent is a 2. The index is still a 4. So that's going to be 2 over 4. Now, one of those two can be reduced. Can't you reduce 2 over 4? I'm going to reduce that to W to the 1/2 power. So actually, I should have done the 8 and the W separate on that one. I don't like the way I originally did it. All right, so that's it. That's rational exponents versus radicals. These are rational exponents. These are radicals.